A very good evening to all of you, and welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to each and every one of you. Alright, so friends, we have gathered here to discuss some most expected questions on mathematical aptitude for MHCET Law 2024 examination. Now, these sessions that we are conducting for all of you will help you in definitely help you in revising some of the topics, and these sessions will build up your momentum. It will give you a new list of questions that are very important from the point of view of our examination. So, friends, let's start solving these questions one by one. Hello, Sneha, how are you? I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to each and every one of you. All right. So, friends, in this session, I'll be discussing somewhere around 8 to 9 questions, and each of these questions will be based on a different concept from mathematical aptitude. Now, all these questions will help you in understanding the logic behind, understanding the basics behind different types of questions. Now, if I talk about the level of difficulty of mathematical aptitude in our examination, then the level of difficulty is pretty low. So I can say that this particular section can be a very scoring section if you will devote some minimum amount of time for the practice of these questions. All right. So you can gain a lot of marks from this particular section as the level of difficulty is not very high. All right, so let's begin solving some of these questions. So question number one will appear on your screen. I'll be displaying the questions one by one. Will give you somewhere around 45 seconds to 1 minute to solve every question, after which we'll discuss the entire solution of every question. So question number one on your screen now. Now, question number one says that 9 unskilled workers and 3 skilled workers can complete a work in 12 days. If each unskilled worker takes thrice as much time as a skilled worker to complete the same amount of work, then in how many days will 9 skilled workers complete the same work? Read each and every element of this question, each and every statement. Establish a relation between the number of days taken by each unskilled worker as well as a skilled worker. Okay, then you can replace unskilled workers with skilled workers and then find out the answer. Okay, now an important line that will establish the relation between the days taken by skilled worker and unskilled worker is this. So they are saying that each unskilled worker takes thrice as much time as a skilled worker. So if I'll say that skilled worker is taking X number of days to finish a work, then unskilled worker will take thrice as much time, that is 3x number of days. All right. So I can say that one skilled worker is equivalent to 3 unskilled workers. Okay. So one skilled worker is equivalent to 3 unskilled workers, or you can say that 3 skilled workers will be equivalent to 9 unskilled workers. All right. Now I'll put substitution. I'll do substitution here where they're saying that 9 unskilled workers and 3 skilled workers. So 9 unskilled workers and 3 skilled workers can finish the piece of work in 12 days. All right. Now I can replace these 9 unskilled workers with 3 skilled workers. So 3 plus 3, that is 6 skilled workers will finish the work in 12 days. right? If six skilled workers can finish in 12 days, then one skilled worker will finish the work in 12 multiplied by 6, that is 72 days. Okay. Now we know that the number of men and the number of days are inversely proportional to each other. Since they are inversely proportional to each other, then the product remains constant. Okay. So one skilled worker can finish the work in 72 days. Now they're asking in how many days nine skilled workers will finish the same work. So nine skilled workers will finish the same work in 72 divided by 9, that is equal to 8 days. Okay, so 8 days, that is option B will be the correct answer of question number 1. All right, so option B is correct. Let's move on and look at the next question. Now, question number 2. Question number 2, again a question on time and work. Krishna is thrice as efficient as Surendra, and Surendra is twice as efficient as Nitin. If the trio work together, how long will they take to complete a job which Surendra completes in 36 days? So first of all, use the first statement. Krishna is thrice as efficient as Surendra, and Surendra is twice as efficient as Nitin. So we can say that if Krishna is thrice as efficient as Surendra, so Krishna will take one third the number of days taken by Surendra. Okay, so a job is finished by Surendra in 36 days. Okay, so I'll start from here. I'll use this when Surendra completes a job in 36 days and Krishna is thrice as efficient as Surendra. So Krishna will take one third the number of days. That means one third of 36, which is 12 days. So Krishna will take 12 days to finish the job which Surendra finishes in 36 days. Okay. Also, Surendra is twice as efficient as Nitin. So Surendra is twice as efficient as Nitin. So Surendra will take half as many days taken by Nitin to finish the same job. So that means Nitin will take double the time. So Nitin will take 72 days. All right. So for a work, Krishna takes 12 days, Surendra takes 36 days, and Nitin takes 72 days. I want to find out if all three of them will work on this task, then in how many days the work will be finished. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll use LCM method. So I'll assume the total work as LCM of 12, 36 and 72, which is 72. So total work is considered as 72 units. So one day work of each of them. So one day work of Krishna will be 72 divided by 12, that is 6. Similarly, one day work of Surendra will be 72 divided by 36, which is 2. And one day work of Nitin will become 1. Right? Now, if all three of them will work together, in one day, they can finish 6 plus 2 plus 1. That is 9 units of work. So 9 units of work can be finished in one day. So 72 units of work can be finished in 72 divided by 9. That is 8 days. Okay, so 8 days, that is option C will be the correct answer of this question. Right? So option C, correct answer. Let's quickly move on to our next question, question number 3. Now, question number 3 is an interesting question. It says, find the sum of the areas of all triangles if the area of the biggest equilateral triangle is 36. So they have started with an equilateral triangle. So the area of this equilateral triangle is 36, right? Now the second triangle is formed by joining the midpoints of this equilateral triangle. So second triangle, midpoints of all the three sides are joined and we have formed a second triangle. Now, whenever a triangle is formed in this manner, by joining the midpoints, then these resulting four triangles, all of them will have equal areas. You can make it a point. Okay, so it happens with any type of triangle, not just equilateral triangle. If the midpoints of all the sides are joined to form triangle, then the resulting four triangles, as you can see in this figure, the resulting four triangles, all of them will have equal areas. Okay, so if area of the bigger triangle is A, then the area of each of these smaller triangle will be A by 4. All right, so this triangle, the area will be 1/4 of the area of bigger triangle. Okay, so they are saying that the area of the biggest equilateral triangle is 36. So the area of second triangle will be 36 divided by 4. Okay, a third triangle is formed by joining the midpoints of the second triangle. So its area will be 1/4 the area of second triangle. That means 36 divided by 4 square. And so on. The process continues till infinite, right? So the area of fourth triangle will be 36 divided by 4 cube and so on. Okay. Now this value will keep on decreasing and the series will keep on going like this. Every next term will be previous term divided by 4. Okay, and now we'll have to find out the sum of all these areas. Now basically this is an infinite GP, infinite geometric progression, where the common ratio is 1 by 4. Okay, now sum of an infinite GP is A upon 1 minus R, where A is the first term and R is the common ratio. Okay, so the first term is 36 in this case. 1 minus R, R is the common ratio. So common ratio is 1 by 4 in this case. Now upon simplifying, this will become 36 divided by 3 by 4, and that is 48. So 48 will be the sum of the areas of all these equilateral triangles. So the correct answer should be 48. That is option B for question number 3. Okay. And just keep noting down such points. So if you know all these things, if you know that if you'll join the midpoints of the sides of a triangle, then the resulting triangle's area will be 1/4 of the area of original triangle, right? So you must remember these points for the examination. Looking at our next question, question number 4, a very simple question, a simple question on partnerships. P, Q, and R invested 1200, 800, and 400 respectively to start a business. The profit is rupees 1200, which is to be divided among P, Q, and R in the ratio of their respective investments. What share does R get? So you'll have to find out the share of R. Now, simple. First of all, you'll have to find out the ratio in which the money is invested. 1200 is to 800 is to 400. Okay. So money is invested in this ratio, which will become, so if I take 400 common, 3 is to 2 is to 1. This is the ratio of P, Q, and R respectively. Okay. Now, out of the total profit of 1200 rupees, we have to find out the share of R. We have to find out the share of R. So the share of R will be the part of R here, 1, divided by 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is 6, multiplied by the total profit, which is 1200. So the correct answer of this question, very simple, very straightforward, it will be 200. So 200, that is option C, is the correct answer of question number 4. Let's look at question number 5. Question number 5, fourth term of an arithmetic progression is given, and you will have to find out the sum of the first 7 terms of this arithmetic progression. Now you can do this question by using formulas as well. So I'll quickly give you the formula for the nth term. So nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d, and sum till n number of terms, n by 2 bracket twice of a plus n minus 1 into d. So these are the two formulas that will be applied for this question. So even if you remember the formula, leave the concept. Even if you remember the formula, you can easily do this question in somewhere around 45 seconds. So you are given the fourth term. Now fourth term here, P4 can be written as a plus 4 minus 1, that is 3d, and this is equal to 8. And we have to find out sum of first 7 terms. That will become 7 upon 2. I'm just substituting the values in the above formula. Twice of a plus n minus 1, that is 7 minus 1, which is 6 into d. This is what we have to calculate. Now if I take 2 common from from inside the bracket, so 2 common लेके अगर मैं बाहर निकालता हूँ तो 2 cancel हो जाएगा, so it will become 7 times a plus 3d. Okay, now I already know the value of a plus 3d from here. A plus 3d is equal to 8, so this value will become 7 multiplied by 8, the simple substitution, and the answer comes out to be 56. So 56 will be the sum of first 7 terms of this arithmetic progression, and that is the correct answer. All right, moving on to question number 6. A very simple question of simple equations. A question says that a music mashup of old and new songs consists of 32 songs. So there are a total of 32 songs, which includes old and new songs. Okay, so total number of songs is 32 and the duration is 78 minutes. If each old song is of 2 minutes and each new song is of 3 minutes duration, then find the total number of old songs in the mashup. So just quickly make two equations, solve them, and get the value of number of old songs as well as number of new songs. So you can start by assuming the number of old songs as x and the number of new songs as y. So the first equation will be x plus y. The total number of songs is 32. Okay. Now duration of each old song is 2 minutes. So total duration for old songs will be 2x, and the total duration for new songs will be 3y, and that is given as 78. Now you have two equations, you can simplify them and get the values of x and y. Now we have to find out the number of old songs, that means the value of x. So it's better to eliminate y. Y को eliminate कर दो, x अपने आप आ जाएगा. So multiply the first equation by 3. So 3x plus 3y is equal to 32 into 3, that is 96. Second equation I'll write as it is. 2x plus 3y is equal to 78. I'm sorry. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 78. Now first equation minus second equation. 3x minus 2x, that will be x. 3y minus 3y, it will cancel. 96 minus 78, it will be 18. So x is equal to 18, and that is the number of old songs. So number of old songs here is 18, which is being asked. So the correct answer has to be option A. All right. Moving on, looking at our next question, question number 7. A question says that two full tanks, one cylindrical and one conical, contain jet fuel. Okay, so these are full tanks, right? The cylindrical tank holds 500 liters more than the conical tank. After 200 liters of fuel has been pumped out from each tank, the cylindrical tank now contains twice the amount of fuel in the conical tank. Okay, so originally the relation is given after removing 200 liters from each of them. Then the relation is also given. You'll have to find out the capacity of the cylindrical tank. Shall we look at it? Okay, so the first line, the cylindrical tank holds 500 liters more than conical. So let's say the total amount of fuel in conical tank is X liters. So in cylindrical tank, it will be X plus 500. Okay. Now once we will remove 200 liters from each of them. So cylindrical cone minus 200 and conical cone minus 200. So now cylindrical cone will have X plus 300 left, and conical tank will have X minus 200, right? Now the relation between them is cylindrical tank has twice the amount of fuel in conical tank. So I've made the equation and got the value of X. So X plus 300 is equal to 2X minus 400. So X is equal to 700. Okay, so the value of X is 700. So if the value of X is 700, then the original quantity of fuel in conical tank will be 700, and the capacity of cylindrical tank will be X plus 500, that is 1200. What they're asking is they're asking the capacity of cylindrical tank, that is 1200. 1200, which is option D, is the correct answer of this question. All right. Moving on and looking at the next question, question number 8. Now, slightly tricky question, but very easy. Now, there are 240 students in a class, and every student must choose 6 different topics. Topics for their assignment from the list, and every topic is to be chosen by 60 students. How many different topics are there in the list? You'll have to find out the total number of different topics that are there in the list. Hardly a question of 30 seconds. Now 240 students, every student choose 6 different topics. This is the first part. Okay. Also, every topic is chosen by 60 students. How many different topics are there in the list? So let's say there are X different topics which are present in the list. Okay. Now looking at the first part, 240 students, and every student will choose 6 different topics. So that means the total number of identical or unidentical topics that the students will require will be 240 multiplied by 6. Okay. Now every topic is chosen by 60 students. Number of topics in the list is X. So that means the total number of topics, identical or unidentical, now again should be 60 into X. Now I can equate these two and get the value of X. So the value of X comes out to be 24. So total number of distinct topics which are present in the list will be equal to option A, that is 24. All right. So option A is the correct answer of question number 8. So friends, that is all from my side for today's session. Now some very important information for all of you. You can start preparing for CLAT 2025 now. In case you are confused, then Alpha Ma'am will be helping you in understanding how to start preparing for CLAT 2024. A free live interactive workshop will be conducted on 13th of March 2024 at 6 p.m. You can visit our application to register for this workshop. It is free of cost, so you can just visit our application and register. Also, you can register and get up to 90% scholarship on all our preparation programs. The scholarship test is being conducted on 17th of March at 11 a.m. Why to choose law as a career option? Nivedita ma'am will be helping you out in understanding this on 24th of March at 6 p.m. You can register for this workshop. This workshop is again free, and this will be conducted live on 24th of March. Kickstart your OLED prep and talk to our counselor by visiting our application and clicking the button Talk to our counselor. Also get started for CLAT 2025. Stay early and stay ahead. You can enroll in this CLAT 2025 UG comprehensive program to start your journey towards NLU. Enroll by calling at this number and talk to our counselor. New batches are still available. Also put your OLED preparation to the test by enrolling for the most affordable test series. Law 2024 UG test series, which comprises of 25 CLAT mocks, 15 IELTS mocks, and 15 OLED mocks, with an unlimited access of all the mock tests designed by exam experts and the toppers. You can buy this test series. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can talk to our counselor at the number that is given at the bottom of the screen. Get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you for being a part of this session. Like and subscribe our channel. Have a nice time. Bye bye.